Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Knack. We do have live tournament action coming at you right now. It is ALT-Stracraft's Open Arena Tournament for the evening. Finals coming at you. Daisuki and Mystic going to be battling it out beginning here on Shakuras Plateau. And I do have to ask one question of my live stream watchers very, very quickly. How much does a stalker cost in mins? Go, go, go! All right, Mega Good Kid. All right, good job, guys. We do those dollar questions for fun. So come check us out on our stream when we are streaming our live tournaments. If you need to know when they are, go check us out at ALT-Stracraft.com. You'll be able to gather that information there. But let's get back into this matchup, man. This ZvZ is about to be ridiculous. Daisuki shown so much strength today. Mystic always a favorite to win in every single tournament of ours that he plays, man. He is phenomenal. Just a wonderful player here. And Daisuki, though, going to be giving him a lot of trouble, I think, potentially. He's got a very aggressive playstyle. He tends to stay on just one base. I think we've only seen him expand once. And very aggressive. Very, very aggressive player. And we'll see how Mystic's going to do that. Of course, that's what I guess what I'm talking about is in his ZvZs that we've seen thus far. Looks like we do have a spawning pool going, a spawning pool going down here for Daisuki. 14 pool. Mystic going for an expand. So this is interesting. Let's see how this is going to go. If Mystic can get his defenses up in the correct time, he should be okay. But that is going to require, I would assume, at least 2 queens as well as 1 spine crawler. If he can get that up before taking too much damage, then he should be in alright shape. Looks like Daisuki going to be scouting his opponent here. Is going to find him momentarily. Excuse me, I gotta get some more chloroseptic. I've got a nice cocktail here I've been drinking on all night. Oh, this stuff's terrible. I'm just kidding, it's not that bad. Hatchery going down. It is going to be over 50% complete here for Mystic. Very interested to see this very, very different playstyle taking on Daisuki. But Daisuki about to get aggressive. No expansions from him yet. He did scout his opponent there. He's going to be grabbing out his metabolic speed boost in great time. Notice he did stop gas production at 0, or right at 100, making it 0 as soon as he got out that metabolic speed boost. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful, beautiful. Mystic now going to be working on queens. He's got 1 at each location. His spawning pool is now complete, obviously, since he's grabbing queens. And we do have an extractor. For him, he's mining a good deal of gas. We'll see if he's going to stall production at 100 like his opponent. No, he is not. Interesting. Now, metabolic speed boost for Daisuki will be complete here in just a little while. Spine crawler, however, will be going down for Mystic, and this appears to be just what we were talking about. Maybe just enough defense for Mystic to hold on in phenomenal shape. Now we'll see how this is going to go. Notice that, oh wow, Daisuki is transitioning to 2-base play at his hatchery. 50% complete. Going to be sending out some lings still. And Mystic going to be going for banelings off of his 2-base play. Making it look like he's rushing roaches, and then it is going to switch him up. Going for banelings. I like it. I like this play quite a bit. What can I tell you? Do have another spine crawler going down for Mystic just in case. Notice he's going to be blocking this ramp. Number 1, he's going to be preventing a lot of Zergling scouting, so he's going to force his opponent to send in an Overlord to that position to gather any intel, which is the position I'm talking about is right here. That's the tech. That's what he's trying to hide right now, is this Baneling nest that wants to throw this at his opponent as quickly as he possibly can. Notice he canceled that spine crawler at the last second, making it look like he's playing super defensively. But he is not, however. He is actually getting aggressive off 2 base. Zergling's going to be cruising in here yet again. Baneling going to go off, taking out half of them. Looks like the rest will go down there fairly easily. Boom! 3 more down the drain, and Daisuki taking some fairly early losses. Double gas going down here for Mystic. Interesting. So he's going to be doing more than just banelings at this point. You can see him sending out a couple speedlings out across the field. Looks like it's about to be baneling time for him. Back here at Daisuki's base, we've got the 1 spine crawler. Looks like a fairly decent defense. Good scouting going in here. Oh. There he goes. Got in a little bit. At least he did see what's going on. A couple banelings were going down, and that is good to know. So, knows that there's at least a baneling nest out on the field. No roach warren quite yet for either player. But, actually no new tech at all. Looks like we do have a lair, so that is new tech. That counts. That counts as tech, kinda. At least it opens up your tech pattern, so. We shall see here in just a bit how this is going to go, but both players seem to be on fairly even footing. If you check the units tab, Daisuki is slightly ahead in the units. We do have a Overseer morphing for Mystic. Looks like he's going to use that for his scouting from now on. Guy's a little bit faster there. But in production, Mystic with a big tech change, Infestation Pit. So that's what he was going to be using this gas for. Those double gas going to be going straight towards the production of infestors. Should be seeing those guys out on the field here in just a little while. Notice the roach warren going down as well. And Daisuke still staying with his current tech pattern. Looks like he's waiting for his opponent to make a move, wants to scout it, and then make a reaction to it. It's always a good play. He's got the double gas up here, 2 more gas down here at the bottom, so he may be going for something big. Oh, there it is. We've got a tech pattern for both of them. Where did he put it? Where did he put it? Oh, there it is. I could barely see it behind the minerals there. Look at that. You can hardly see it. There is the spire. Nice little hiding place, actually. Wow, I'm going to have to remember that. That's a tricky little spot to hide it. Makes it difficult to scout. Overseer does cruise through here. Hopefully he did catch wind of that, so we'll see if he's going to be prepared or not. But the nice thing for him is that the infestors should be a fairly decent counter. Not necessarily a counter, but they should be able to at least handle the mutalisks for a while. So it will just come down to how prepared he is for that kind of micro and having his infestors in position. Missile attack going down here for Mystic as well. We're beefing up those roaches. Now the interesting thing about mutaplay versus roach is sometimes if it's timed incorrectly for the mutas, they just force an all-in from their roach-going opponent. And he'll just push out with roaches, and that will usually mean that there are not sufficient defenses to deal with a goodly number of roaches. Now for defense right now, for Daisuke, he's got a whole bunch of lings, a good bunch of banelings, and is just kind of kicking it here. He is taking his third base. It is now complete. Looks like Mystic going to be cruising out across the map, trying to gather a little bit of intel, going to try and clear out these Xelnaga towers. While he is getting scouted here, Daisuke going to be sending in a couple lings, but they do indeed go down, and they do scout some Hydralisks out on the field. Hydra's going to be great play here from Mystic, especially with these infestors in tow. Going to be able to... Oh, here comes your Mutalisk harass regardless. Got to be out of position to deal with this for just a moment. Oh my goodness, and look how quickly these Hydras do fall. We've got to see some good solid fungals going down. There we go. Good fungling. Good to be some chain fungals for just a moment. These guys are going to be absolutely stuck for just a moment. And note that the Hydras do outrange them. So as long as they are stuck in place, Hydralisks are super effective against them. Check that range. 6 range. Where's a Muta? Come here, Mr. Muta. Mr. Muta, bring me a dream. Where are you, Muta? Come on, there's going to be at least one popping out here momentarily. Where'd he go? There he is. Check that range. Range of 3. There you go. We should have asked that question. I bet nobody would have got that one right for a while. They'd have had to go look that one up unless they play Zerg. Looks like Daisuke cruising up here with a bunch of lings should be able to deny this hatch for just a moment. But not without taking some serious losses. And Mystic retaking it immediately. Good stuff. Let's just check in on our units tab. 65 drones right now for Daisuke. Tell you what, man, his macro is unbelievable. This guy just does not skip a beat on his economy. A couple Zerglings cruising up here for Mystic. Do get obliterated by a Baneling. We caught the tail end of that. Looks like he's going to try and poke up here as well, but there are way too many Spine Crawlers to deal with. And here comes some Banelings. Looks like Mystic going to take a couple extra losses here. Not a fun deal. Oh, all of his Banelings do go down. 2 very bad, but this is going to be a nice looking push. We've got a whole bunch of infestors here. good bunch of roaches and some Hydralisks as well. Drones being pulled, not going to happen. These guys are going to probably die. There goes the fungal on them. Indeed, indeed. And Daisuki going to be down to one base here momentarily. Returning some extra minerals, and is now going to have to try and evacuate these guys with their lives. That's going to be so difficult, though. So difficult indeed. Here comes some roaches for Daisuki from the flank. Fungal, fungal. There we go. Mystic going to be fungling these guys. He's got a good bunch of roaches here. Should be plenty able to deal with these roaches here of Daisuki's, especially with these Hydras from the back. And Daisuki exiting the game. That is literally the first game of Daisuki's I have seen him lose. Unbelievable stuff there in Game 1, though. Game 2 will be headed at you here in just a moment. Don't Alt-Tab. Always Alt-Starcraft. We'll see you guys in just a bit. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Game 2 in this best of 5 final matchup here. We're having a good old-fashioned time. Daisuki and Mystic. Mystic going to be our purple this time. Actually, he's almost always purple. Come to think of it, seems like his standard color, his go-to color. And no color nukes from Daisuki. But Mystic is going to be down here at the 6 o'clock position here on Metalopolis. And Daisuki going to be up here as our Teal Zerg. Another cross-position spawn here. And, wow, Game 1 going to Mystic. Daisuki, now not too much pressure, but it's a best of 5, so he's got plenty of wiggle room here. And should be okay. He's going to want to try and take this down. Obviously, he doesn't want to make it match point, because then that's really sticky. Because then you have to go 3 games in a row. And that is no fun. Especially because your opponent gets the map picks the entire time. So, except for, I guess, the first game, obviously. But good stuff so far from Mystic. He's shown a lot of strength. I liked his sneaky style baneling there off 2 base early. Really threw Daisuki for a loop and then transitioned very well into Roach Hydra Infester. I like that play quite a bit. I'm thinking of changing to Zerg because of these two gentlemen tonight. Really, really good stuff. Now, good scouting here from both players. They do know exactly where their opponent is not spawning, which by implication lets them know where they are spawning. They will be scouting there momentarily. By momentarily, I mean like a year. I mean, look how slow these overlords go. Brutal. Brutal. Look at this Daisuki going for a very early hatch. That is a 15 hatch. And a spawning pool here for Mystic has gone down. Looks like in pretty decent time. And we'll see how he's going to proceed from here. Maybe he is going to be the aggressor this game just to mix things up a little bit. Maybe he wants to say, you know, he plays kind of sneaky, a little bit defensively early on in that last game. Maybe going to try and mix things up here a little bit. Wants to throw Daisuki for a loop to let him know you do not know what to expect from me, brother. And that could be very interesting. Indeed, he is going straight for his metabolic speed boost, continuing to mine gas though, so we could see some serious tech. Either that or just banelings. We'll see which one it's going to be. Not serious tech. I guess it would be roaches off for just 1 gas, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Oh no! Stream down! I'll fix it. Well, I'll refresh and just make sure real quick. Hopefully it's not. Okay, we'll check. Cool, cool. Daisuki, though, his expand is about to be complete. There it is. What do you know? And he does have his spawning pool down as well as a baneling nest going down, so he is going to be getting some banelings out off of his 2 base as well. In the meantime, Mystic going to be grabbing a baneling nest of his own. It's going to come down to who makes it happen first. Looks like we did lose our stream for just a moment. Let's see if we can flip this sucker on. Oh, it takes so long. That's what bothers me. It's got to think about it. Alright, we'll turn it back on the short way. Good stuff. Alright, back here in our game. Looks like we do have 1 spine crawler going down here for Daisuki, but it is about to be go time for Mystic. Mystic going to be cruising in here with a lot of banelings. Looks like he is dead serious about making this happen. Here comes some Zerglings. Bailey's cruising up here to the high ground. Taking out the banelings of his opponent there. Interesting play, and Mystic now going to be cruising up with his Zerglings. Oh, some mining time lost here from Daisuki, but Mystic, all in all, looks like he's going to have to back out here for just a moment. He's going to make a couple more banelings. He's going to go at it again. Re is what we're going for here. Gotta go for the Re. Here come your Banelings. Let's see what we got here for defense. Daisuki with a couple Banelings of his own. Let's have a Queen going to be trying to block this ramp. Oh, Banelings not super effective there, but Mystics did get off on, I think, just barely enough damage for it to be a trade. Oh, he's got to be careful here. Daisuki with a nice little defense. I'll tell you what. Mystic, though, does have a slight economic, or not economic, but supply advantage. 29 to 22 supply is going to snipe his opponent's Queen. She did wander a little bit too far away to be safe, and that is not good news for Daisuki. Looks like game 2 could potentially go to Mystic here just momentarily. He's got a couple Banelings now morphing into existence. Lot of Lings in great position. Oh, but good Baneling blast there from Daisuki. Mystic still with a small supply lead. He's going to be cruising in here with Banelings as well as his Lings. Going to try and clear out this line here. He's trying to stay away from that Baneling. Oh, the Baneling does go off. And not much damage up here, but he did take out what appears to be a couple. And Daisuki bailing again. Game 2 going to Mystic. That does make it match point here for Mystic. Beautiful play from this guy tonight. Now, the cool thing is they're both in the money, but Game 3 is headed our way. Don't alt-tab always ALT-Stracraft. We'll check it in just a moment. Welcome back. It is Game 3 in this finals. Oh, wow, and Mystic showing so much strength right now. 2-0 so far in this best of 5. It is match point here for Mystic. Daisuki got to make it happen here. He has got to go 3 games in a row, and that is never a fun situation. I was mentioning this earlier in that last game. I just kind of want to explain what I was talking about while we have a moment. But if you do get into this position, yes, he gets map pick right now, but after this, his opponent gets to pick the subsequent map. So even if he does go on that 3-game winning streak, it is going to have to fight for it on his opponent's ground because he gets those map picks, is able to choose maps that he's more comfortable with, and Mystic, he will definitely take that advantage as much as he possibly can. Now, Daisuki going to be battling it out up here from the top left-hand corner. He is the pink Zerg, and Mystic, so far so good from this guy tonight. He is spawning as purple up here in the top right-hand corner. So on the top side of this map, we do have a scout from Daisuki, unfortunately headed in the wrong direction. He is Bob the Overlord. That's what we call scouting overlords who go the incorrect direction. We call them Bob. When they go in the correct direction, like Mystics, we call them Shen, just like that Dota character that you guys may remember. Shen the Overlord here, going to be a super useful Overlord. He is going to find out what is going on in Daisuki's base here momentarily. Daisuki going for what appears to be a 14 pool. Indeed, he does have his extractor going down as well. So we should see some early speedlings from this young man. Same thing here for Mystic, however, and almost the exact same time. Looks like he's only half a second behind on his spawning pool. So solid play from both of these guys, and Overlord's now going to bonk heads. That is going to give Mystic the scouting intel that he needs here from Shen the Overlord. Super effective guy. Knows exactly where his opponent is spawning now. Is going to get this guy in position to do that extra scouting. Wants to see what's going on. Look at that. He's rerouted this Overlord. You can see that Daisuki is rerouting his. He knows where his opponent is now as well. Rerouting them immediately. These boys going to all go congregate in the center of the map. It is going to be an Overlord party. See how they're gonna fare. I've never seen any bells or whistles from them partying in the center of the map, but that is what you call it, an Overlord party, right? Speed going down for both of these players. They got it down at almost the identical time. You can see that. Look at that. Very even stuff. Let's just check that. Oh, Baneling Nest from Mystic right away, and Baneling Nest from Daisuki. Almost identical builds, and it is going to be Baneling explosions here in just a little bit. We've got Zerglings cruising out across the map for both players. Looks like he is just got scouted. Daisuki going to be playing very carefully. Ooh. Small battle. And Mystic going to back out there for just a moment. Interesting. Oh, he's not on A move. Not that he really wants to be in this scenario. But these guys are going to finally make it around, apparently, to the backside of this main. It looks like they may go for some early Banelings. Banelings are going to be on the way here for both players, I assume, here in just a moment. Mystic got 4 in production right now. Looks like he's using them defensively there. Kicking it here in his main. He does have a spine crawler down here as well. Baneling's on the way here for Daisuki out here in the center of the map. 6 of them, in fact. These guys can be cruising up to that position in just a little bit. A couple more Banelings here for Mystic. Going to be going down as well. Looks like he's going to try and make this defense happen first and then do a counterattack with a couple Banelings into his opponent's mineral line. Oof, almost getting the kill on those Banelings, but still 6 Banelings do remain. Not too bad there from Daisuki, actually doing fairly well. Doing a great deal of damage. Double Queens out on the field here for Mystic is going to be super effective. A lot of Lings, though, still in the base here from Daisuki. Going to be cruising around. Let's see what the units tab is looking like. It's still even numbers on those units. We better check back in on these Banelings, or Zergling. What happened to the Banelings? Did they go in already? Yes, they did. Dang it. Too bad. They went in too fast for us to catch it. Mystic cruising in with 1 more Ling. He is just getting, I don't know. He's one of those guys that likes pain or something. But he did die. That's alright. Bunch of Banelings here for Daisuki. Mystic a little bit behind in the supply counts. Got to be careful. But a lot of Lings now out on the field. They're going to be sniping these Queens here, it appears. Queen's going down. And now the Spine Crawler as well. And Daisuki gearing up for a potential win. Baneling blasting these guys off. Going to take out these drones. It looks like a lot of mining time being lost here from Mystic. And game number 3 appears to be going in Daisuki's favor. Thus far, he's going to be getting in some more Banelings here, I assume, out here in the center of the map. Let's just check that units tab, see where we're at. 10 for Mystic. 14 for Daisuki. Daisuki in phenomenal shape. This mining for Mystic is not going to be enough. Not going to be enough. Now, we do have a couple Banelings here for defense. Looks like Mystic going to try and turn the tide of this battle, but he's going to have to do something amazing, or Daisuki's going to have to make a mistake for, I think, for Mystic to be able to take this guy out. Now, his micro is phenomenal. Boom. Okay, he did take out 1 Baneling there. I'm not entirely sure that was cost effective. In fact, it probably was not. He needed to be way more cost effective than that. And there is the GG from Mystic. Beautiful play there from Daisuki. That is going to take us to game number 4. Don't Alt-Tab, always Alt-Starcraft. To see you guys then. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is game 4 in this final matchup between Daisuki and Mystic. These guys have been battling it out. This is one of the most epic ZvZs I've seen in a good while. Mystic going to be spawning as our purple Zerg. This is his map choice. The first game he's lost in this series. It's currently 2-1 for Mystic, and he's spawning down here as purple Zerg in the bottom left-hand corner. Up here in the top right, it is Daisuki. He is pink, on his way to a comeback here, potentially, to take out that 3rd game on the match point. It is still match point for Mystic. Daisuki got to go 2 more games in a row to make this happen, but it is definitely possible. We have seen stranger things, that's for sure. And we'll see who's going to go for the first pool. That's what we're waiting on, as always, in our ZvZ matchups. That's what I love, man. It just takes so long to get that going. But nothing early, no shenanigans quite yet. Everybody's playing very, very safe in these tournaments so far. Not making any crazy moves. We did see 1 6 pool, I believe. I think it may have even been from Daisuki, to be honest. So maybe Daisuki. Yeah, I think it was. I'll have to go check, but I think that was. If somebody remembers, let me know who it was that was the 6 pool. Let's just check back up here. Any readiness? Yep, gas here. So 14 pool incoming here for Daisuki. 15 gas, 14 pool. And you'll be seeing it here momentarily. Let's just check down here for Mystic. Ooh, he's going for an expansion. 15 hatch. Indeed, indeed. And back here at Daisuki's base, we do have that spawning pool. Going to see some speedlings out on the map here from Daisuki in just a few moments. Good stuff. And in good time, Mystic with his hatchery. We'll see how he's going to fare from here. Should be about time for his spawning pool to go down. Indeed, there it is going to be, right where this guy is standing. Down it goes. Good to know. Mystic always on top of his game. Daisuki always on top of his game, and that is why this matchup has just been phenomenal. These guys don't give each other any extra room. It's not like it's not like one player is overwhelming the other person. Mystic taking the first 2 games in a row, though. That's hardcore. That's good stuff. We do see our speed going down for Daisuki. Looks like he's gearing up for that here right away. And ooh, he does stop production at his extractor, so that's interesting. At 28 gas, probably more than he wanted it to. Be. Whoa! Sorry about that, I'm yawning. He's going to get his scout over here. But the base here for Mystic is up and running already. Should see a small drone transfer, either that or some spine crawlers going down. Indeed we do. There goes the spine crawler, and a queen going to be headed out of this natural momentarily, as well as the main. Good stuff. Still mining gas here. Mystic doing a great job of it. Got a couple lings out on the field. Looks like he's going to play relatively defensively for just a moment. Queen up here and happily injecting larvae. And notice that Daisuki did transition right into his second base. I think right after he scouted it, to be honest. Interesting play, not a bad one. 19 drones right now for Daisuki, 18 drones for Mystic. See who's going to stay ahead there economically, but that right now is very, very even. Mystic now just closing that gap. It is 19 and 19. And Baneling Nest for both individuals. These both are coming out at right about the same time. That's where Mystic puts his. Let's see where Daisuki puts his. Right there. Good stuff. And Daisuki back to mining gas here. Looks like the gas is still extremely even though, so we're going to see very, very even numbers of everything, I think, at this point. Units tab. Mystic with a +1 now. So switching that up was before Daisuki with the +1. Daisuki should have his base out and running here just momentarily, and that's going to help him stay on par economically with Mystic. So moving forward here, we're kind of in a holding pattern. A couple lings did cruise out across there, did poke in for just a moment. Looks like they're backing out there almost immediately. Banelings now cruising in for both players. Where are they? There's the Banelings. Looks like they're going to be playing both very defensively for just a moment. You got some lings here cruising out for Mystic. Where is his Banelings? Oh, there they are. They're back here behind. Good positioning there, actually. Very, very good indeed. Here comes triple lings. They just want to cruise up here, and boom! Guess what they just scouted? It is indeed Banelings. They know because they just killed them. Nothing more personal than that. Can I tell you? They know for sure that there was Banelings there. Good stuff. Now more extractors going down for Mystic. We may see some kind of transition out of Mystic here to either more bases or just more tech, but definitely that's going to be a lot of gas. And he is going to be grabbing his lair, so that does indicate some new tech. Wonder what it's going to be. Mystic tends to be pretty good with just about any unit composition he chooses. And the same could just about be said for Daisuki, except we haven't seen tons of variation from him. We've never really seen him go Mass Roach Hydra or anything like that, so which we've seen from Mystic more than once. A couple lings going to cruise in here. Not even able to pick up a drone kill, unfortunately, but he was trying to get some scouting information. But this nice block here from Mystic was super, super effective. Got to love that. Back here at Daisuki's base, we do have just the one spine crawler for static defense, as well as, guess what, a spire going down. So we are going to see some Mutalisk play out of Daisuki. He loves this play, loves his Mutas, and quite honestly, it's I think is a phenomenal play for him. He's really got good control of his units, and he's able to get down a pretty serious amount of harass. And another nice thing that I like about his Mutalisk play is he knows when to engage with them. You know, knows when to just take on some AA type units and just beat him into the ground. We've seen that a couple times this evening from him, and sometimes that's the best thing to do. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of Banelings. Okay, so Mystic going to be going for like 1 or 2 Banelings here. I'm not sure that's going to be quite enough to get anything done. I am being facetious. That is definitely going to be plenty of Banelings to get something done with. They are headed this way right now. Daisuki going to be tossing down some spine crawlers. 1 Baneling here, not quite going to be enough for defense, and I think he's figured it out. He'll be tossing down as many of these as he possibly can, and here come these Banelings. Baneling's going to be going off, and some of these are going to hit that mineral line. Oh, wow, he should have blown up there. He really would have killed a lot. Not too bad, all in all. He killed a couple good, solid drones there, and was able to take out quite a few units. A lot of spine crawlers went down. This one is not going to die. It is going to heal up. here fairly well. You know what I'd do? I'd sacrifice like 3 links to take that sucker out right now. Nah, that's okay. I'm just kidding. He doesn't have to do that. But he does have a Hydralisk Den now out on the field. It is going to be a Spore Crawler here as well, just in case those mutas do head his way. 3 bases here for Daisuki, going to be pretty solid, but he has taken a beating in that last engagement. He is down just a little bit, though, economically, so it's not much. The economy is being fairly even there is a good sign for Daisuki, who currently does have a supply lead as well. Very interesting. Mystic still on just 2 base. See if he's going to transition to a third. Thirds can be kind of difficult to hold on this map, but not too bad. It's not the worst third to take in StarCraft 2, let's put it that way. Especially not on tournament-style maps. And he's going to be sending down, looks like a Spine Crawler down to this location. You can see exactly where he's going to go. He's already got a whole bunch of mining going down here. Look at that, man. He's going to get mined out really fast. Looks like a... Wow, Mystic just cruising around here. I thought he might be expanding, but he indeed is not. Not quite yet. But here comes some mutas. Muta's going to be getting into the mix. A couple Hydras already out on the field here for Mystic. Mystic very happy, I think, to see those Hydras on the field. I think he knows this play very, very well, and he's come up with a good counter to it. And we saw it in, what was it, game number 1? Yeah, it was game number 1. He went Roach, Hydra, Infestor, and was able to do an extremely wonderful push against his opponent. Looks like he's going to go ahead and take down a Overseer. Here come your mutas. They're going to cruise in here trying to pick up a couple kills. Looks like there's plenty of Hydras at the ready, though, to stave them off for now. Mystic with a slight supply lead for just a moment. It's the first time we've seen him take the lead in a little while. I wonder what Daisuki is transitioning into. He's going to be getting out a bunch of Roaches. Notice he's getting Carapace, as well as his Missile Attack, Glial Reconstitution, so Roach Speed. Could see him go for a very large Roach push here. This is, I think, a good transition. He's really thinking on his feet here. He knows, I think, at this point, what his opponent's doing. Oh, look at that. Daisuki getting pesky cruising in here, denying the third of Mystic. Nice deal. Good stuff for him, and Daisuki with a supply lead yet again. And Mystic now going to be pushing out here, I think, across the map. He's got a good solid army, though. Units tab going to show 49 probes or drones for him to 57, so Daisuki has really picked up his economy there just a little bit. And Mystic with a good solid unit composition here. He just finishing +1 attack. +1 attack going to be finishing here for Daisuki momentarily, so it's going to be even upgrades there. And if it waits too long, then Carapace is going to be complete as well. So +2/+2 is on the way, or +2 attack for both players, I guess is a better way to put it. That is not confusing. But here come your Infestors, exactly what we were expecting out of Mystic. Oh. Here comes your attack. Looks like he's going to go ahead and take down this third base first. Good bungles going down, keeping a lot of these Roaches out of this fight for just a little while. See if he's going to have enough to deal here, though. Good another fungal going down, and some infested Terran as well. He's got more Roaches down here on the bottom. He's got to be careful. He's got to keep these Hydralisks alive. There he goes. He's going to be backing out. Re-engage here. Nice little way to keep some of these Roaches out of commission for just a moment. Notice that we did see some burrow there from Daisuki, but he didn't realize that there was an Overseer here from Mystic. Mystic thinking ahead there. Got to love it. Now he has destroyed Daisuke's third base and has evened out that units there just a little bit. In fact, taking a lead there in the economy, and now is going to be engaging here on this ramp. Wonder if this is going to work out for Daisuki. I don't know. Looks like Mystic thinking it is not. Is going to be cruising forward here, pushing this attack. Man, doing a heck of a lot of damage. Now that +1 Carapace is about to be complete. Wait. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, it's complete. It is complete. Mystic going to be cruising forward here. He's been streaming these Roaches out across the map. It's a good amount of reinforcements here, and Daisuki absolutely at risk of losing this game, and indeed he does. Shibbolnom, he says. Shibbolnom. I'm not sure what that means, but we will take it as GG for now. Somebody let me know what that means out on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for coming out. Thank you guys for watching. Don't alt-tab. Always alt-Starcraft. Congrats to Mystic. He will be our first place winner. Daisuki our second. They both get paid. However, the prize pool is 3x the size for Mystic. Congratulations, everybody. It's been a wonderful evening. I love you all. Doing Alt-Tab, always Alt-Starcraft. See you guys next time.